Hey guys, CodaBoy32, and what you're looking at is JP's Silent Capture Spring. I'm going to do a little review, a little detailed inspection of this thing. Stand by.
Alright, this here's CodaBoy32 coming at you now. I'm just gonna not say anything.
Alright guys, CodaBoy32, and we're back taking a look at the JP Silent Capture Spring. Alright, a couple things you got to ask. One, why would I buy something like this? And two, I'll tell you. One, you're getting a system that is extremely quiet, extremely efficient, so much more than just a regular buffer spring in a tube, and as compared to like say this Spikes Tactical, and this is a JP spring here. But take a look, man. You got this system has to compress all the way down inside that buffer tube, and the friction that is felt on the inside creates quite a bit of sound. Okay. And that grinding noise. So number one, that's one of the issues. Number two, man, this thing is something else. It just creates a perfect scenario for the operation of an AR, and I'll go through it. If you've ever gone through and purchased, or you've taken apart a 1911 or an M9, or just any type of semi-automatic pistol, you have a drive rod and a drive spring, and this operates in the same function as that. There's your drive spring and there's your drive rod. Okay, this thing is so much more efficient than the traditional buffer spring and the buffer. And take a look at this. This is a pretty neat scenario how this works. I'll just show you. Essentially, this sits by itself in the buffer. Now, when you go ahead, if you're going to buy one of these things, take the buffer retainer pin out. Okay, it just makes for an easier life down the road. You're just going to insert this thing just like that, and that's it. You're done, guys. You're completely done. You want to remove it just like that. Okay, and the way this works, okay, is you've got your, when the rifle is fired, okay, and this is not, I'm not talking to the guys out there that are, you know, greatly experienced in this, but essentially when the weapon is fired, this thing returns into the buffer. As you can see, I don't know if you can see down there, but there's the drive rod goes up into the actual bolt carrier group. Now let me pull it out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This thing's fired, and that's how it works. It's just a more efficient means of operation for this thing. Now, me, myself, I'm a very simplistic kind of guy. I like just a regular old buffer. If I were, and I probably will down the road, go ahead and invest in a couple of these down for my upcoming builds or existing builds. Took this out yesterday. I was real hesitant. I didn't know if it was going to work with a rifle length gas system, and it did. I was very pleased with it. Somewhat relieved. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, a lot of trial and error there. For you guys running an A2 stock, this is an A2 stock. You're going to use this spacer. Okay. I'm just running my regular stuff in here, and I have no intentions of putting this in, but all you're going to do is drop this in, feed this in, you're done. All right, guys, taking a look at the weight of this thing. Let's go in here. Now, there's a lot of people out there trying to make the most efficient rifle they can, and weight is a big part of it. I've got a couple of rifles that I have personally that are in the 6-pound range, and I've got them that are up in the 11-pound range, depending on what you're looking at. But let's take a look at the overall weight of this particular deal. So let's say, for instance, you want to put this in. We're looking at 7.2 ounces. Okay, so you're going to have a 7.2 ounce buffer and with the spring. Now, your traditional, now let's just say this is a T2 buffer from Spikes Tactical with a JP spring on it. Guys, that's a 5.7 ounces. So you're roughly, you know, what is that? Oh, hell, I don't know, 1.5 ounce difference. Look at what you're getting for those 1.2 ounces of hell. Please don't give me shit about my math. Never been a strong suit for me. But anyway, look at what you're getting, guys. All right, moving on. Okay, that, my friends, is the JP Silent Capture Spring, and it is basically developed from those guys on that basic principle: silent, efficient. I don't think you can get any better than that. This is Coda Boy 32. Guys, God bless America. God bless those men and women out there working 24/7, 7 days a week for our freedom, because freedom is not free, especially these days. God bless America. Coda Boy 32, out.